Hey, everybody, it's Paul here from Blossom. Just doing a bit of an update on my job situation. Got a chance to speak to the directors at the company I work for. And apparently, they say there's no positions available for me, even though I've been there for almost 23 years and I've had almost every role you can have in the company. So I'm very flexible. I can work in the office, I can work in the homes. Anyways, so what I wanted to do today was I wanted to take a quick look at something that I've had going for a while now, where I try to figure out my retirement number. So what I've done is I've put together a spreadsheet and I've looked at some of my fixed expenses and compared them to the income I've been making over the last few years to see where do I reach the point where my income could cover all of my expenses. So I just wanted to share this with you today. Now, there are, variable expenses that, you don't take into consideration, such as maybe car repairs or other things like that. But anyways, I've done it like this. So you can see here, this is my retirement budget. Okay. And what I did was I used last month's distributions. And the last 3 months of my distributions have been pretty consistently over $9,000. And I think I should hit 9,000 again this month. So you can see my tax-free savings account in my Wealth Simple account. I made 38.77, and then from RBC I made 15.90. Now this is the account that I'm pulling $1,000 out every month. So if you come down to my non-registered account, you can see I made $600. And I'm thinking about making a change that would increase this a little bit. If you come down to my RSP with Wealthsimple, you can see I made 3,400. And then I have a very small account with RBC where I made 309. So in total, I made 97.81. Okay. So now let's look at my fixed expenses. So right now, my fixed expenses, starting with my mortgage, is $969. I have a fairly small mortgage, about $156,000, and I stretched it out over 30 years, so I would intentionally have a small mortgage payment. Car insurance, this is for myself, for my wife, and for my daughter, so it's quite high at $526. House insurance is $169. My cell phone between my wife and I is $200. And then we have a couple life insurance policies for $80 and $100. Our water heater, I cover the cost of $45. I have a bank fee of $18. And then I deposit $11.50 to Wealthsimple. That used to cover the cost of a US account, but now it just goes into my non-registered account. So the total is $21.18. So if I just basically stay at home and do nothing, I need just over $2,000 to survive. Now, knowing that I'm going to be doing stuff, going places and so on, I put in $200 a month for gas. I usually try to put $25 on my 407 every month, whether I use it or I don't, and that usually balances it out pretty good. I increased this from 200 to 1,000 for miscellaneous spending because we do like to go out. We like to get together with friends and go to restaurants and stuff, maybe buy other things. So I put this at 1,000, might even be higher than 1,000. And then recently I've been putting $500 a month towards our cruise. So I put the vacation fund at $500. So the subtotal for my variable expenses is $1,725, which puts my total at $38.43. Leaves me a balance of $59.37. Now I know $59.37 is a lot, but keep in mind that a lot of that is coming from my RSP, right? You got how much? You have 3,700 coming from my combined RSP portfolios, which I really don't want to withdraw. And also, the money in my tax-free savings account, I would like to have some money to reinvest. So anyways, guys, there you have it. That's one way that you guys can kind of take a look at figuring out your retirement number by going through your expenses. I know people don't like to budget, but I find the ones that are fixed, like your mortgage payment, your car payment, your cell phone bill, those are the easy ones, right? I don't track every single penny I spend, but I track the ones that are regular, right? So then that way I know how much I need to make. And then anything over that is extra money that I can spend on whatever I want. So now that I'm possibly losing my job as of August 29th, and I'm not sure what I'll be doing after that, of course, I will have to be more careful with my spending. So, anyways, guys, I hope that was a little bit helpful for you. If you're getting close to retiring and you want to track your, retirement plan and whether or not you can, actually retire and cover your bills with passive income. Guys, remember this is my journey, and I'm not advising anybody to do anything financially. Okay, entertainment purposes only. I hope you guys have all joined Blossom already. If not, I will leave a link in the comments below. And also, I really like Wealthsimple, so I'll leave a link to that as well if you want to join. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.